Who doesn't love a dog-friendly neighborhood? I'm going to break down the 10 most dog-friendly neighborhoods in Philadelphia and the suburbs. 5 for the suburbs, 5 for the city. And it should give you some ideas where to take your pet while the weather is still nice. So if you get some value out of this or you like what you hear, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. And if you want to schedule a call with our team to talk about transacting in one of these dog-friendly neighborhoods, you can do that with the link right in the comments. Dog-friendly neighborhoods are important to pet owners. Dogs are parts of the family, right? These are companions. These are family members. And depending on the kind of dog you have, for example, I have a French Bulldog. He doesn't need a lot of running around. There's a lot of things you want to consider when you're making a move when it comes to your pets. It's actually become one of the motivating factors for a lot of home buyers. So we've got 5 city neighborhoods and 5 suburban neighborhoods with great dog amenities. The first in the city, we're going to go down, and these are in no particular order. Number 1, Manayunk and Roxborough. They got a lot of parks there, but specifically the Pretzel Park Dog Run. There's also a ton of canal strolls, and you've got patios, you've got outdoor space. There's a little more green space in Manayunk and Roxborough than most of the city, and you can tap into the Kinwood Trail and some other places if you take your dog out like that. A lot of great spots to go to. Manayunk and Roxborough, number 1 on the list. Number 2 is Northern Liberties. So they've got the community-run Oriana Hill Dog Park. So when we lived in the city, we were members of this place, and you had to go to an orientation. They've got a great spot where you can let the dogs off leash. And there's also a number of dog-friendly restaurants and bars, and it's always changing, so you got to check that out. We used to live by a spot that was very dog-friendly. There's some outdoor cafes where you can bring your dog. There's a lot of good stuff there, and there's a lot of walkable blocks in Northern Liberties as well, where they're a little wider, the streets are a little bigger. The Oriana Hill Dog Park is a must-visit destination if you're a pet owner and you're close to Northern Liberties. Number 3, Fittler Square and Graduate Hospital, right around the Schuylkill River, because you got the Schuylkill River Dog Park right there, another great dog park in the city. And you got all the Riverside paths you can go for a walk on. You can tap into Kelly Drive pretty easily if your dog's a big walker. Great spot, and again, it has a great local dog park you can walk to if you live in that neighborhood. Number 4 is going to be Fishtown. They've got the Palmer Doggy Depot. What a name for a dog park. I'm excited just to go there if I ever have the chance. And there's a lot of dog-welcoming homes there where you've got a lot of front porches, you've got a lot of backyards, you've got some roof decks. There's places the dogs can get outside a little more freely than when you're in Center City. The Palmer Doggy Depot, great spot to go to. And number 5, and this might be the highest per capita pet store leader in the city, is Chestnut Hill. They've got the best pet amenities. They've got a ton of parks. They've got a ton of walkable trails. They've got a ton of pet stores, the highest per capita amount of pet stores in all of Philadelphia. So a lot of great spots to go. And I would check out these 5 neighborhoods if having a dog and being able to walk the dog and getting some great outdoor time is important for you. And in Chestnut Hill, you can tap into a lot of the parks that are there. You're not far from places like Manayunk and Roxborough and getting closer to the Schuylkill. So there's a lot of great things about Chestnut Hill when it comes to being a dog owner. So let's talk about the top 5 suburban neighborhoods for dogs. Westchester is right at the top of the list. So you got the Robert E. Lambert Dog Park. It's fenced, it's off leash, and it's right in Westchester, and allows dogs to kind of run around freely with the enclosed space. And it's cited as one of the best places to go in the whole country when it comes to having an outdoor dog park. There's also a lot of trails and preserves. You got Stroud Preserve, you got Everhart Park, Okahocking Preserve. And these are leashed walking paths where you can take your dog. They got a lot of green corridors there. There's a ton of local businesses in Westchester that are dog-friendly. You'll see water bowls outside. You'll see sidewalk seating for pets. And the residential streets in Westchester are pretty walkable. And they've got good tree cover. And the community events often include yappy hours. Yes, I said that right, where there's like pet fairs, bring your dog to happy hour type events, and dog-friendly festivals. So that's a great one in Chester County. Then you've got Phoenixville and Upper Providence Township, also in Chester County, right on the border of Chester and Montgomery County, really. And there's not a lot of dedicated municipal fenced dog parks in Phoenixville. The downtown walking environment there is pretty great. You've got shops, cafes, there's some breweries, all with outdoor patios. that welcome dogs like the Sly Fox, Bluebird, Stable 12, Steel City, and you can bring your dogs to dine with you, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of green walks and nearby trails as well that have leash walking, and then you also have the Longford Reynolds Dog Park that's in Upper Providence Township, which is a fenced dog park. So that's another great spot to go to. And with all the growing amenities, there's a lot of pet services like groomers, vet choices, pet shops that are available right in a short walking distance or a short drive of Phoenixville. Number 3 is going to be media. You got Rose Tree Park that allows leashed dogs in many parts of the park, and it's got open green space. It's got walking paths. It's got shaded spots and picnic areas that dog owners can enjoy. You've got the townships where media is located. You also got the media borough, and they have a ton of outdoor events like farmers markets and festivals where people can bring their dogs and the dogs can kind of socialize and adapt, which is really nice. The sidewalk networks and media are great. You've got a lot of walkable streets there, and there's a ton of suburban parks that allow leashed walks just outside of media. And there's some neighborhood smaller parks as well, some mini green spaces you can take your dog to. Number 4, you've got Wayne and Radnor, right? There's Harford Park Dog Park, which is an off-leash fenced area for dogs. You've got the Radnor Trail, which is a 2.4-mile paved trail through Radnor Township. It's leash friendly and used by dog walkers all the time. And many of the Radnor parks permit leash dogs in open spaces and along trails. And you got a lot of sidewalks and suburban connectivity in Radnor and Wayne. And it's also close to a lot of transit and commuting routes. So there's easy access to space without having a long drive. And the last one is Lower Marion, right on the edge of like Penn Valley and Gladwin specifically. You've got the West Mill Creek Park. This is an incredible dog park. It's sunrise to sunset, off-leash, and it's the only off-leash dog park in Lower Marion. I've been there. I live not too far from there. It's an incredible spot. Then you've got the Kinwood Heritage Trail, which is a leash walking route along the riverbanks and trails, ideal for daily walks. And there's a ton of like smaller parks, linear parks, creek corridors, greenways, all in Lower Marion that allow leash walks and quiet strolls. And then you've got a lot of neighborhoods that are like walking distance to all these different parks. Lower Marion's got a ton of small parks that you can take your dogs to. South Ardmore is one, just to name a few, and they're great spots to go. So a ton of great dog-friendly neighborhoods. If you're a pet owner, I'd check them out.